Welcome everyone to the Glow Up with Chef Stacey, and I have my beautiful, wonderful, amazing co-host, Zion William Dugan. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Good. So, it's almost time to go back to school. How you feeling about that?
Well, I'm not excited, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yes. So, the children in Nevada go back to school August 10th, Monday, August 10th. Today is June 28th, so you have less than 2 weeks to get ready. And so that's what this episode is about. It's about getting yourself prepared for school, getting the family prepared for school. And so Zion is going, let me know what grade you're going into.
I'm going to the 6th grade.
You're starting middle school.
Yeah, I'm starting
my
middle school.
baby starting middle school. Okay, I'll stop. But Zion's starting middle school, and what school do you go to?
I go to Odyssey Charter School.
So tell me a little bit about Odyssey. How does that work?
So Odyssey Charter School is a hybrid between a normal school and homeschool. So basically, I go into the class one day a week in elementary school, and now that I'm starting middle school, I have the option to go 2 days a week while having to go 1 day a week. So on that one day, that's optional. You get to go into there and do your work, because you do most of your work from the computer.
At home?
At home, or wherever you're working. And then
So okay, it's a homeschool hybrid. So basically, you're home schooling 4 days a week. You go into the classroom 1 day a week. So that's how it works for us. So preparation for school is not like preparation for school for normal children or children who are going to normal school. I should say not normal children because you're a normal child, but you know what I'm saying. So our preparation is a little bit different, but it's still preparation nevertheless. And I feel like as a parent, I also have to be prepared for this school year because I'm the parent. So we're going to talk about how we are both preparing for the school year so that we can optimize and have the best school year. And not only so you can have the best school year, but also so we can just flow together, right? And create the best outcome for us and as we're going into this school year and throughout the school year. So one thing that we started last week was your schedule. So how do you feel tell me a little bit about your schedule first.
so I have a list of things I have to do in the morning and in the night. And in the morning, I have to do those things before I get on my computer or do what I want to do.
Yes. So we started that about 2 weeks ago because I didn't want to wait until the last minute to get you on a routine and then school starting and I'm trying to do school and you're trying to get into a new routine. So we started the routine as soon as we came back from our family reunion in Detroit. So I basically went on ChatGPT and inserted or told ChatGPT everything that you were doing that you needed to do, like brush your teeth, wash your face, practice acting for at least 15 to 20 minutes a day, do all kinds of things.
Yeah.
that
It's
you
really
do
just
that
like productive stuff before I do.
Yeah, meditate. And I told ChatGPT to put it into a checklist form because with you, the way you work is you have to check things off physically. Yeah. If you don't check things off, then it doesn't get done. And I feel like that's best for most children. So ChatGPT immediately spit out this nice, colorful schedule where you can check off every single thing and it gives you what to check off every day of the week. And it's been working, I think, pretty well because you have to finish those things before you can get on your electronics.
Yeah, and I have to like physically check it off and show you. So.
Yes. So how's that been for you?
It's been really good. I've been doing good for the past 2 weeks, and I like it. It makes me feel more productive in the morning.
Absolutely. All right, very good. So now that we have less than 2 weeks where school starts, We are going to put together a plan and implement the checklist that we've already started, but we're going to put together a plan together. I think that it's important for children and parents to do a detox before they start school, just to reset your mind, body, and spirit from the summertime. I mean, we're technically still in summer, but you all are back in school. So we are working on a detox that you and I are going to do together. It's very child friendly. It's adult friendly. It's not going to be too deep. You know, we're not going to be running to the toilet every 15, 20 minutes. It's not like that. But I think it's good to be intentional going into the school year. And you're not really going into the classroom every day like a lot of these children are, but especially for the children that are in regular school, that have to go to school every single day, I think it's good to do some kind of detox first.
Yeah.
So what does that look like for you? We're going to put it together, but I just want to see like what does detoxing and resetting look like for you so you can prepare for the school year.
So doing a detox is like making sure your room or your working space is set up. Like we'll probably be working at the library a lot.
The West Las Vegas Library. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the West Las Vegas Library. We are here right now doing the podcast.
And like setting up your workspace, like making sure you're eating good, like maybe having a menu for like what you'll eat during the school year. Not like you'll eat the same thing every single day, but like you'll have an idea of what you'll eat every day of the week for school.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. So that's definitely one of the things we're going to do is create a menu. And a menu that you and I can prepare together and we can prepare ahead of time. Let me say this too before we continue on. Zion and I are putting this plan together, but we're also going to put it into a booklet form. And so it'll be available for other parents and children who want to do the same thing that we're doing to reset. And it'll have simple recipes, simple menus that children can follow for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because nutrition is paramount when it comes to children, but especially during the school year. And the reason why I want to make sure that the book not only incorporates children, but also incorporates the parents is because the parents have to take care of themselves first. A lot of times parents ignore themselves and then they take care of the children. Do you feel like I do that?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to. As a parent, you have to sacrifice. But for the most part, I make sure to take care of myself. And that means eating properly. So we're definitely going to be cooking together. We're going to be shopping together. We're going to be preparing menus together. And we'll put that in a book form so that it'll be available for other parents and children and families who are going back to school, which is basically everybody. Within the next month, within the next 5 weeks, everybody will be back to school, I'd say. So throughout the country. So that should be fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So you're not looking forward to it? Okay, so
I'm looking forward to school.
You're not looking forward to school, but you're looking forward to resetting and getting prepared for school? Okay. So what are some of the things that we're doing to prepare for school? Let's talk about nutrition first. So we are going to be preparing fresh pressed juices. You like preparing fresh juices?
I like them. They're actually pretty good.
What's
and
your
they're
favorite?
Really healthy. I like the watermelon ones you make. The watermelon and the pineapple ones.
Okay. The pineapple one is pineapple, orange, ginger,
Yeah, the
turmeric.
pineapple orange ginger one they used to sell.
Yeah. I like that one. And the watermelon one. Watermelon is good to juice now because it's in season too.
Yeah.
And so we juice watermelon with seeds. So we'll probably just do those two, and then I'm going to incorporate for myself a green juice. So my juice is going to consist of celery, romaine lettuce, cucumber, lemon, ginger, and I may throw some kale or spinach in there and drink that as well. So fresh juices every day for, let's just say, a week. we're gonna start a week before school starts, right?
Yeah.
So we'll start this. Well, for us, we may start earlier because I'm traveling to Atlanta, so we may start this weekend. But when we create the ebook, it's going to be for a week. So we'll incorporate fresh juices. We'll incorporate a menu. What do you think are some good breakfast items to include that are easy, but that are also healthy?
Definitely the tofu bowls we make, or the tofu grits, or tofu in anything. Tofu
and
goes
grits?
with like almost everything.
Yeah, we can do the tofu scramble.
The tofu scrambled is really good.
We can also do what?
We can also do like hash browns. I mean, we buy a bunch of like frozen foods that we use sometimes, and we'll use that for breakfast a lot. But you can make grits, tofu, a whole bunch of stuff.
The only thing we
Quinoa.
buy frozen, well, we buy frozen waffles. We buy the frozen hash browns from Trader Joe's. All of this is from Trader Joe's, too.
Yeah.
And we buy, the vegan bacon and sausage.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, so we'll do that. But that's not what we eat every day, because sometimes you'll do cereal. Sometimes we'll do oatmeal. Haven't done oatmeal in a while, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, what about for lunch and dinner? That's kind of like almost the same meals.
For lunch and dinner, you can have like beans and rice, pasta. You can have anything, really.
Okay.
But for lunch, like if you're in school, like in the classroom, and you're actually eating lunch in there, maybe like a grilled cheese and chips, or that's what I used to have a lot.
Yeah, when you were in school. You
When
were
I was
only
in
in
school.
regular school, Clark
For
County School
2
District.
years.
For second and third grade. And then after that, we kind of stopped that and we went to Odyssey. Thank God. So that's cool. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting more organized for school. I think this school year is going to be great. You're a little different also because you're also a full-time actor. So you got to make sure, and you're going to be boxing full-time again, starting the beginning of August. So what types of things do you need for fuel for boxing and for acting and for school? Like what kinds of foods do you think will fuel you?
Well, for boxing and acting, I'd say a lot of pasta. Pasta is like really fueling to me. Smoothies, pasta, like all that healthy carby stuff is good for...
Carby.
It's not a word, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
But like mainly pasta if you're like working out, you're playing basketball, or if you're playing boxing. And then for like school, I'd say just like breakfast items, because I go to school in the morning every Thursday.
You'll be going.
Oh,
on
I'll be
Wednesdays.
going on Wednesdays.
You're going to go in the afternoon. Your school time is from 11:45 a.m. to 2:45 p.m.
Yeah, I'll still usually eat I just eat breakfast because I'm not really that hungry in the morning.
Yeah.
So like if I eat breakfast, I'll be fine till 3. Then I'll be hungry again.
What about on your because your schedule also consists of mindfulness.
So I have to meditate on my schedule.
How long do you meditate for, and what does that look? Walk us through what that looks like for you. I put that on your list, but I kind of let you do your own kind of meditation, even though I guide you. But I want you to find your own path when it comes to that. So when you do meditate, walk us through what that looks like.
So when I meditate, I usually just sit there for 10 minutes and try to think about nothing, and I take deep breaths and kind of just relax my mind.
Does it help you?
It helps me. I'm calmer in the morning, and it's just better for me.
Yeah, I feel like your focus is better also. Like you're more concentrated. You concentrate better. When I tell you to do things, you don't forget as much.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then I also have on your list, you have to read and write. Even though you're not in school, you still have to read and write. So what have you been reading? You have to read and write every day. So what have you been reading?
So I've been reading a lot of I Survived books. I really love those books. I've been reading them for at least 4 years now. And
What's your favorite subject?
My history, for sure.
Yeah, that's why you like the I Survived books series, because that's a really good series actually for people who have children that are around your age, because it chronicles history and real factual events and it tells it from the perspective of a child that's your age, and it's usually a little boy. And how they got through. Like, for example, they had one.
It's usually like a little boy and a sibling. Like usually a little boy and a little girl. Most of the time.
I like the I Survived books, and you can get those books at the West Las Vegas Library.
I know, they have like all of them too.
Yeah, you've read all of them, right?
I've read, well, there's like two I didn't read. One of them had like a unicorn at the front page that I haven't read because I'm into unicorns.
What, you don't even know if it's good or not.
It was like something about a flood, but it had like a unicorn as the cover.
Well, usually they're based on factual events, but the unicorns aren't real, so I don't know.
It was probably her imagination or something, but I still didn't want to read it.
Okay.
I haven't read that one.
What's your favorite one?
My favorite one? That's hard. Probably either D-Day in World War II or the Black Death.
The Black Death? The Plague?
Yeah, the Plague.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you like history. So
I love history.
That's why those are good for you. So, and then write. I have you write. So what have you been writing?
I've been writing about the I Survived books.
And you also wrote out some recipes too.
And I wrote out like a small little recipe book.
Yeah. So you're going to be continuing that. When you're in school though, you have a lot of work. So Odyssey is no joke. The workload it's a lot for you all. So I don't know if we're going to continue on with the writing so much, maybe just the reading, but we'll see what they offer for the school year because this is a new beginning for us. You're starting 6th grade, middle school, so we don't know what the workload is going to be, so we'll adjust accordingly. The most important thing is to have a plan going into the school year, and that's what we're creating, and that's what we're going to just create a plan that works for our life, and then just help and put it in a book form, and then help give it to other people and help them as well. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Back to school. So, all right.
So yeah, and we'll be publishing that book and we will be advertising it. So look up on our Instagram channel, not hashtag, but at Chef Stacey Dugan.
And then Zion William Dugan.
And then I have to make a new one.
No, you have your Instagram channel. We'll make sure that all of the things that people need to click to find our Instagram.
Yeah, so just like
in the caption, they'll be able to find it. And then also YouTube. Just finding it on YouTube, and you'll be able to download the book, and it'll be good.
Yeah.
So if a parent is listening and wants to start this with their own child, and as a parent, I suggest that you sit down with your child or your children first and talk to them about the importance of having a schedule and having meals prepared properly and not eating out so much and just organizing yourself, and then making sure that you're incorporating the children as much as possible, because I've looked on YouTube before at some of these parents that are preparing their children for school, and it's like just the mom on the camera and she's doing everything. And I'm like, oh, no, ma'am, you have to get the children involved, because that doesn't make any sense to do everything on your own. Plus, they don't learn anything that way.
Yeah, so. You can't baby your children through the real world.
Correct. That is the main reason. You cannot baby your children. So you're learning how to do everything. You know how to do laundry. You know how to iron. You know how to cook. You're basically almost a grown person, but you're 11, so let's not slow your roll. Let's slow your roll, because I'm not trying to make you a grown man, but you do know how to do a lot of things, and that's important to me, is to make you as self-sufficient as possible. So I suggest that any parent that wants to create a more structured and organized lifestyle, which I highly suggest, then to sit down with your children first. Yeah. And what would you tell a child who has never really had a schedule, or who may not know what a cleanse or a reset or a detox looks like? What would you tell them the first step would be?
Well, to ask your parents, say, hey, I want to do a cleanse, or I want to do a detox, or I want to start good off of my first day of school.
Yeah.
So you have to tell your parents
You do.
because you can't do it on your own.
Correct. You cannot. Especially because, usually the parents are buying the food and they're doing all of that. So, all right, I'm looking forward to it. So, we will be letting everyone know when the booklet or the guide to going back to school will be available. It'll be just our schedule, basically, what we do, and you can insert where you need to, because you're in boxing, but somebody else might be in basketball, somebody might be in soccer or whatever. But
most kids can probably relate to what I do.
Absolutely.
Except for like the acting part, but.
Yeah, and you're also in acting 2 days a week, 3 hours a day. So that's 6 hours you're in acting. So we also, and then on when you're in acting on Wednesday, it's in the evening. So we have to make sure we eat dinner early. Not eating dinner when you get out of acting at 9 p.m. By that time, everything has to be done. And by the time you get home, it's time to take a shower, go to bed. Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah. We're working it out, but I'm excited about this. I'm excited about the year. I feel like this is a new reset for us as well. So that's it. You have any parting words for anybody out there?
Well, have a good day.
Have a great day, and we're looking forward to a great school year. All right, y'all. We'll see you soon.
All right, bye.
Peace.